Good evening. My lecture here tonight concerns a subject which we may too often overlook, or we may underlook, or we may not even look at all. Even if we do look at it, we are probably not sure what it is we're looking at and why we're looking at it in the first place. The subject I'm referring to is, of course, depression. And whether it be life itself or some other painful form of existence, I just don't think people can go on forever without experiencing some form of depression. And I can certainly relate to this because I have been depressed before. I've also been impressed, expressed, and compressed, which is indeed the most painful of them all. But I just get the feeling from listening to people and hearing what they have to say that there are a lot of people out there who are having a lot of trouble getting their heads together. Some people are, of course, having more trouble than others. I would imagine people with no necks are having an especially rough time with this. But it's not unusual in this day and age to see someone you've known all your life, someone very close to you, suddenly begin to come apart at the seams, loosen at the fringe, buckle to the pressure, unglue at the edges, and ultimately unbutton at the crotch. It's just sort of a natural progression of things that's happening all across the country. And I think the question that a lot of people are asking themselves these days is, whoa. But another question they may have is, how can I prevent depression from happening to me? Well, there are many ways to deal with depression. You could get into aerobics, you could join Circus Vargas, you could start a fire prevention clinic in your neighborhood, you could start a fire in your neighborhood. You could get like a big piece of construction paper and draw a big smile on it and cut it out and sort of paste it onto your mouth. It's whatever makes you feel good about yourself and your community. I know a friend of mine who doesn't live too far from here says that whenever he's depressed, he likes to eat about a half pound of dichandra. His lawn looks like hell, but he's happy, so who cares? As for me personally, I've found that a great way to deal with depression is by disappointing others at every given opportunity. Giving people books of crossword puzzles that don't work, or word searches that aren't there, or just leaving in the middle of a